join us on a trip to Dunfermline. Now, Dunfermline is Scotland's newest city. It only gained city status in 2022, although it's just has been a city for a few years now, actually full of history. So we're starting off at Dunfermline Abbey, and then we'll have a wee wander here around Dunfermline just to see some of maybe a few of the main points. So let's go. Quite a lot to do.
Yeah,
and to see.
I've never thought about coming to Dunfermline.
Do you know what? Me neither.
That's probably one of the best things about this channel, is that we go to places that we would never have intended to go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
for us.
For doing it, yeah. Like,
yeah, exactly.
'cause, I mean, if you had a weekend and you were going to go somewhere, you'd think, oh, we'll go up north somewhere, or we'll go, do you know what I mean, somewhere which is traditionally seen as a place to go, whereas I don't think here generally is.
No, and Ian found out today why Dunfermline Abbey, or one of the reasons why Dunfermline Abbey is so popular or famous. Why is that?
Robert the Bruce is buried here.
Yeah. Anyway, it is called Dunfermline Abbey, and the palace.
And yeah, there's a palace as well.
Yeah.
But is it the palace that's in ruin? Or
well, we'll find out.
There's something that's in ruin. It's nice here.
It's
honestly, like I've said it a few times I think in the channel, is there's something about when you come to the east, right?
Right.
And like in the surrounding areas round about Edinburgh, where the buildings are obviously like you can just tell it's that kind of style. Completely different to the west. The west doesn't have that. I don't think. Do you know what I mean? Do you not think so?
Well, the thing is, I don't know if I don't feel that way because I never grew up in Scotland, so I don't maybe see it or notice it that much.
But I mean, like that style is very much like St Andrews.
Yes, that reminded me of St Andrews as well. Yeah.
And I know it's probably a prominent thing throughout the whole of Scotland, but you don't really see these big ancient cathedrals in the west coast from where I'm from. I look up there, it says King.
Wow.
I mean, you probably won't be able to see it in the camera, but maybe we can even zoom in at one point and you can see it says King. I wonder if that looks new, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks new. So you can also get tickets to go into Dunfermline Abbey. You can buy them online. We haven't done that yet, so we'll see if we can maybe go in. I'm not sure, I'll be pretty honest. I'll have a look. But I'll let you know here, or if we go in. We didn't book it in advance because we weren't 100% sure if we'd be going to Dunfermline or not. You will probably not believe us if we say that 10 minutes ago it was actually snowing and we weren't sure. We were sitting in the car and thinking, can we go out and film? Because it doesn't make sense. Even if it's just like a few drops, I need to wipe the lens off the camera.
And, yeah, it's not as good of an experience for
you guys. Yeah, exactly.
So this was built in 1082 or something like that, right? So I mean, when you think about it, like stuff built in this time, and it's like stood for over 1,000 years. You must be able to go in there during the summer. Yeah.
As everything in Scotland. I'm not going to say it yet.
I like these wee planks.
They had some of them at the Kilmarnock trail,
right, yeah.
Because they still had the old one, and then they renewed everything.
Gate, right? But then it's got a couple of steps, and then it's just a slide. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure people who are watching will know what that is and tell us. See, the thing is, like, I feel like in a lot of places this would be shut off, and you'd have to pay to come in.
Yeah,
that's that's the one good thing I think about like Scotland. But this is just like literally been built on top of it, or what? Or is it like, was this? No, it must have been, because it's weird. Like, there's an old wooden door up there.
Do you mean that wooden door there?
But I don't think that's like.
No, that's one thing actually filming that I've noticed. well, you will have seen that video, hopefully,
What's that?
when we went to Musselburgh
Uh-huh.
and I was hunting for the castle. No, what was I hunting for?
Oh, it was was it a house, a state house or something?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
And when I was, so genuinely, I never saw it when I was there, right? And when I was editing it, and Ian was looking over the video, he said, Jonna, it was right behind you, it was right there.
You can see it in the background on the camera.
When I like also leave back to the car, and I was furious, but in the moment, you don't see it. But then everyone probably is like in the comments, it's behind you.
Yeah.
Like at the panto, just so
Yeah,
people
yeah,
get
yeah.
more angry. Oh, the Fife Pilgrim Way. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
That's another thing. Do you know what that I love about living here? There's so many trails and so many ways that you can walk. Where I grew up in Germany, I don't think there were as many.
See, I've been to Germany. I've never lived in Germany, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I've not explored it so much.
So basically, this is the Pilgrim Way to St Andrews, 47 miles.
So it goes from Culross, North Queensferry,
Dunfermline,
and then
Glenrothes, Kenway.
What's Clattle? Ceres, Craigton, St Andrews.
One place where I would love to go is the Isle of May.
Is there anything actually on it?
No, but it's like a
Why
bed,
is it got that?
bed thingy. Well, there's
Oh,
a
is it a
lighthouse.
lighthouse? Aye, right, okay. Right. It's free. Yeah.
Oh, is it free?
Admission is charged to the
Abbey.
nave and palace. So you can get into the church for free, but it looks shut today.
It's a shame that that Abbey isn't open today. That's because it was quite windy, like the last couple of days, and yeah, that's also the reason why we weren't sure if we would be.
Maybe it is.
I'm glad we were able to go in.
I know, I thought we weren't going to get in, but handy. In the side door.
Aye.
Oh, it says something up there as well. Oh, it says Bruce. I think it must say
Oh,
Bruce.
it must, yeah.
King Bruce, that's what it must say.
King Bruce, yeah. Well, you can't see it probably, but it's like up there. So last night we stayed in a Wetherspoons hotel here in Dunfermline, and in the hall they had loads of drawings from kids from Dunfermline
School
nursery
kids.
or
Nursery,
school
yeah.
yeah.
Well, what is it, 8
and
or 9? Like?
yeah, and one had drawn actually the Abbey, and it said Robert on it.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so it did.
I'm surprised that the Abbey is open today.
Do you know the crazy thing is? Like, the weather was really bad yesterday. But you wouldn't know it from today other than obviously seeing this.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it is already open. But today's like, it's pretty calm, isn't it? Oh, in comparison
Oh, aye.
to 100
It's just,
mile an hour winds.
yeah. And is that St Margaret's Shrine?
Yeah.
Oh. that is with contacts then.
So was this covered at one point, do you think?
Pardon?
Or was that where it was placed?
I think this is where
That's
it was
where
placed.
the coffin was placed.
We would have to go a bit further away.
I think we need to go further.
But it's like up there, it's Robert.
Because that's like slate.
Oh yeah.
Like when we were in, what was it called again?
On Ling
Ling, yeah.
and Eastdale.
Yeah. You can see it from here. The tree's broken up a wee
Oh,
bit.
can you?
That's pretty unique. I've never seen that.
No, me neither.
It's quite it doesn't look, it looks quite, it's tasteful. It's within Like it doesn't look out of place, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Shall we go to Pittencrieff Park?
Yeah, we can have a wee quick switch.
Fun?
Wee quick look.
A wee quick look. Aye, before it starts snowing again. Whoa. Yeah, we'll go around that way. So Dunfermline is Scotland's how many city?
How many?
No, not how many. What number city?
I don't know.
It's 8th. It's the 8th city.
It's the 8th city?
Yeah, so there are 8 cities in
And
Scotland.
What defines a city as opposed to a town?
Why do you ask me these things? I don't know.
It must be a certain population or something.
It must be a certain population, but I think it's also like you can. This like a town can be granted city status, for like certain celebrations. For example, Dunfermline was granted city status with the late Queen's Jubilee.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah.
I thought it would have been because, you know, it was King Robert the Bruce's 750th anniversary.
Well, maybe.
But I don't know when that was, but it was recent. That's why they had that remodel of the his skull.
Yeah.
And like that's why they done that.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's always fat wood pigeons, and I'm not even scared.
How the hell do they fly? Like, how do they fly? They get well fed here, I can tell you that.
In Scotland,
because in Germany,
they're not as fat as that.
not as fat. But on a diet there.
We used to have a wood pigeon coming into the house, like when we lived in Linwood.
Right.
And it got so fat. So it used to eat peanuts out the bit that you fill up. So it was just getting like loads of peanuts, and then it got so fat to the point it couldn't even get its neck down anymore. So I had to wait for the other wee buds to like drop ones, and it was eating off the ground after a while.
Poor pigeon.
It's just greed. It's starting to rain again. So is this quite a big park, right?
I think it's quite a big park, yeah.
Yikes. So I mean, we've not spoken about Carnegie.
Carnegie?
Yeah.
No.
A woman Carnegie? I don't know, I can't remember her
Isn't
first
it
name.
Carnegie? Dunfermline isn't only famous because of Robert the Bruce, but it is also famous because Andrew Carnegie, or Ian would say Carnegie, still not sure about the pronunciation, was born here. And there's also a birthplace museum. Look how many there are.
I've never seen that many in my life.
No, me neither.
Like, usually you see like 2 or 3. There's literally what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12!
Wood pigeons?
We've got a sun coming up.
Aye.
Thank God. Even though
To be honest, it's absolutely freezing.
it's strange because we've been getting such warm weather.
Yeah.
But now it's like, anytime it goes to like anywhere single digits, it feels freezing.
Oh, aye, exactly.
I've never seen them come that close. They must think that we've got food.
Off. There's the next one coming.
Sorry, I've not got anything, pal. I've never seen them come up that close, have you?
No?
Because there's some in Glasgow, like there's quite a few in Glasgow Green, but you don't really see them. Like they just run away. Like they don't come near you.
Yeah. Wow, it's lovely.
It is, isn't it? I wonder what, I mean, I know I've said it, but I think in summer it would look pretty cool with all the...
Wolf, you said
flowers.
it.
I know, with the flowers, but look how dirty the water is.
I know.
There must have been some
But that must be also with the wind and stuff,
yeah,
you know, everything flying into
that's
there.
what I'm saying, it must be coming off of the thing, it must be terrible.
So yeah, Carnegie, what was he famous for?
I don't know, you tell me.
The expansion of American steel industry.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, he was the equivalent of your tech billionaires now, back then.
Yeah, one of the richest.
In the world, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they put a lot of money into the town, or the city.
Yeah.
Dunfermline.
So, yeah, there's the Birthplace Museum. You can get tickets for it as well. It is closed, I think, during winter. So we wouldn't be able to go anyway. But I think we can pass it when we walk back.
Is that the fourth rail bridge? And then
Yeah.
you've got the, what one's that? Is that the new bridge?
Uh-huh.
Can't remember what
The
it's
New
called.
Forth Road Bridge.
Is it,
Well, I don't know how it's called. It reminds me a little bit of that. Is it the second oldest house in Glasgow?
it does, yeah. 1610. I didn't think it was that old, did you?
1731, and the third floor was built then. But you don't really see like a huge difference between like the first two floors and the third one.
No, they've done, like, it looks very, even though there's 100 years of a difference, you can see, look from the side. It looks like it's kind of ski-whiffed, doesn't it?
Yeah, you see that about every like old building in Scotland.
I say that, or
Remember? Yes, the last time we went out.
yeah, but the last place we've seen, I did, we've seen it at Hingy, but also
Where was it? Musselburgh.
No, it wasn't in Musselburgh, it was Clackmannanshire.
Oh, in Clackmannanshire. Yeah.
Clackmannanshire, and then also Paisley Abbey, but those are very obviously,
Aye.
but they're a lot older.
So we want to walk to the Birthplace Museum, just have a wee glimpse, and then we'll walk into the city centre. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that the weather will be okay. So here we are at the Birthplace Museum.
Can you imagine, like, these, you know how, like, with these things people have, like, Carnegie would have an investment fund or whatever, investments that are basically to help still pay for stuff like this, or any philanthropic endeavours. I wonder how much is in them, because if you consider, like, even over a couple of 100 years, how much investments would have grown. It's quite nice, isn't it?
When does it open?
17th of March.
Ah, right, okay. Was born in this cottage, okay, on the 25th of November, 1835.
I got this.
Right, shall we maybe go into the city centre?
Yeah.
Just for a wee wander. We haven't seen the city centre at all, because yesterday when we arrived, it was all dark. Couldn't see anything, so.
Wonder what happened to it.
So this is Dunfermline High Street.
There's a lot of like nail and hair stuff here.
Pardon, what have they
There's
got
a
here?
lot of nail and hair salons.
Oh, aye. Ideal for you, eh?
I know.
So we
Me
haven't
nails
been...
and no hair. So
The
there was
shrine.
a priory there. So the current
right.
church was built in 1821. So that's the current church.
Mhm.
And then you had the priory, which was founded in 1072.
Ah, right.
So I'm assuming this must be 1821 as well.
Yeah.
Surely it's like that'd be much earlier than that. Don't know. Like this was all done by Carnegie as well.
Really?
But not like
Aye.
Louise Carnegie, so I don't know how many descendants on. It's crazy to think though that one person created so much wealth. How many generations is that gonna?
I know.
Not only of his own family, but of families in of towns. You know what I mean?
It's
Of this town,
unimaginable for
Dunfermline.
us.
I know.
And we're back in Pittencrieff Park. That's when you realise how large the park is.
I know. It extends all the way around.
It's a bit like in Bala.
Yeah.
It's also massive. I feel like it never ends.
20,000 people attended its unveiling.
Wow.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's such a small space, I think.
Yeah, it's a lovely view from here
Yeah.
up the high street. So we're just gonna walk back to the car now because our time is up for parking. Thanks so much for joining us on our wee trip to Dunfermline. If you've enjoyed the video, why not like and subscribe? You'd really make my day. And if you would like to support the channel, we've got a wee QR code to our coffee page where you can buy us a coffee. And I will see you next week. Bye!